Hello everyone. Well, the countdown to XMUS is officially here. My name is Charmaine Broughton and I host a cooking show called In Char's Kitchen on Your TV Muskoka. And leading up to XMUS, I am going to be sharing some holiday tips and tricks and recipes to put you at ease in the kitchen this holiday season. So it doesn't get much easier than the first recipe. The beauty of this recipe is, it's delicious to nibble on yourself or it's perfect as a gift from the kitchen. And better yet, it uses pantry staple items. So what I've done is I've melted about 300 grams of dark chocolate. I really like dark chocolate for this recipe. You could use a milk chocolate. And then in my bowl, I have some peanuts and some dried cranberries. If you didn't have dried cranberries, you could use raisins, you could use dried blueberries, sliced dried apricots would be absolutely delicious. And we always have peanuts on hand, so I'm using peanuts, but walnuts, almonds, whatever kind of nut that you have on hand would work. And believe it or not, I'm also adding some chopped fresh rosemary, okay? And a little hit of cayenne. And you're probably saying to yourself, Charmaine, what on earth are you doing with cayenne pepper, rosemary, and dried fruit and nuts with chocolate? Well, honestly, folks, this little recipe that takes minutes to prepare just satisfies every single taste bud. So what you're going to do is you're going to mix all of these ingredients together. And then you are just going to set a small handful aside. And you can find all of the recipes up on my website, charmainebroughton.com. So we've put a little bit of the dry mixture aside, and then the rest of it is going in with our melted dark chocolate. We are going to just stir it all together. And the fabulous thing, what I love about this recipe is even if you are a horrible cook, even if you are a horrible baker, I guarantee you can recreate this with ease. It's just a matter of melting the chocolate and then adding in those pantry staple items. And then onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, just like so. And you are going to just spread it around, okay, into a nice thin layer. And again, all of the recipes and measurements are up on my website, charmainebroughton.com. Then what you're going to do with the remaining nut and dried fruit mixture is sprinkle it on top, just like this. And before you chill it, some beautiful Himalayan sea salt, okay? If you didn't have Himalayan sea salt, you could use large flaked salt, or if all you had was a little bit of table salt, just a teeny tiny sprinkle of table salt. You're going to pop that into your fridge, chill it for at least 30 minutes or so, and you've got this gorgeous, amazing, beautiful bark. So I'm just going to break it into pieces. I'm going to bring a little bit up to the camera so you can see how gorgeous it looks. So it looks pretty, it tastes even better, and you just satisfy every single taste. You've got the rich dark chocolate and then the creaminess of the nuts and the sweetness of the dried fruit and that hit of depth of flavor from the rosemary and then the saltiness. Oh, and then the heat of the cayenne. It just all works well together. Okay, folks, well, tune in tomorrow and I will have another fast, easy, delicious, and doable holiday tip or trick.